Stop the music! Discord reactions time. Chat. Is that this? Full screen. We might see some. We might see some of the first Discord banning in this chat. We're not gonna lie. All right. Meat Castle with Mom. First, actual video of the day. Dude. Is that all ground beef that they stuffed into a plastic castle mold? Okay. That all they do on this channel is they just advertise mugged root beer while doing heinous things with it. Like, who are they? Are they just trying to advertise to people who are heinous in nature? Next up, we got a Yarn Hub video of 6 minutes long. Are we going to be watching a 6-minute Yarn Hub video? Screw it. We can't hear the videos. Quite bang. Now you can.
The Vietnamese are very much prepared. The area surrounding Hanoi, 4 F-4
Thanks
Phantom
for the call out, Ace.
8 Tactical
Thanks
Fighter
for the
Wing,
call outs.
433rd
Welcome to
Tactical
stream,
Fighter
Findle.
Squadron are taking off from an airbase in Thailand. The weather's good, and the 4 planes take a heading for Hanoi in North Vietnam. The element leader is Captain Bob Pardo. In the rear seat is his weapons systems officer, Lieutenant Steve Wayne. Their mission is to take out steel mills nearby the city. The Vietnamese are very much prepared. The area surrounding Hanoi has some of the best air defenses in aviation history.
We just been running over those
Hanoi,
cannons.
still under clear skies. The F-4s are at 13,000 feet. They can see the path to the target, as it's like a pathway of anti-aircraft fire.
Okay.
Plane number 4
These
has
are very
Captain Earl
dated
Amon in the
AAs for
front
the time,
and Lieutenant
no?
Bob Houghton behind. Amon's plane is hit. Fortunately, it's not a critical hit this time, and
I
Amon
guess it was
manages to
Vietnam
keep his
War, so they
place
were
in the
like kind of
formation.
undersupplied and stuff.
Going into a steep dive, the F-4s release their bombs. But under the heavy fire, disaster strikes as Amon's plane is hit again by anti-aircraft fire. Then, Pardo's plane is hit too. Both planes are now streaming fuel, and they need to decide what to do next. They turn for Laos, where they can rendezvous with a KC-135 tanker before pushing on to Thailand. With the 2 planes now ascending to 20,000 feet, Amon radios to Pardo.
It's hard for an AA
There's
gun to
bad
shoot.
news. The F-4 is now
Yeah,
leaking
and
so
the
much
F4 does
fuel
that.
that
That's
it's
what I'm
not going to
saying.
make it.
It's very
The
impressive
tanks
that
are
they hit it at
almost
all.
empty. Pardo checks his
Yeah,
fuel.
it's
Even
very
though they've lost a
impressive.
lot, Pardo can just make it
watching
to
the
Laos
video you
for the
sent. Yeah,
rendezvous
yeah.
with the tanker.
Please don't send videos
Amon
of
and
yourself
Pardo
showing
talk on the
videos
radio,
of your
and
actual
Amon relays
life.
his
I don't want to
plan.
like dox.
His
I don't want
best
to
bet is
dox
to
you
fly
guys.
as long
Like
as
I'm
he
showing a
can,
picture of
and
inside
then
a
he
building,
and
sure, but don't
Houghton
do it
will
of
eject
outside
over
because
North
someone can
Vietnam.
figure out where you live.
All the men know it's a dire situation. Ejecting over North Vietnam meant almost certain capture and a long stay in a Vietnamese POW camp, if they were lucky. Pardo had the fuel to make it to the tanker, but just couldn't
How I
bring
feel in
himself
War
to do it.
Thunder on the giant
Radioing
ass
back, he told
sim
Amon
map
he was
when
going
I
to stay with him
forgot
as
to
long as he
bring more
could.
than 15 minutes
Maybe
of
he
fuel.
could come up with an idea. To make it worse,
You
Amon's
sent a lot of
engines were
videos. We might have to
spluttering
skip
and losing
through some.
power.
We'll just see.
Pardo didn't have much time to think. A flash of inspiration hit him. He
There's a
maneuvered
myth.
behind Houghton's
They
plane
shot down a
and
B-52
carefully
with an
approached
AK.
from the rear, lining up
It
the nose
sounds
of
like
his
a
F4
communist
with the
story,
rear
I'm
of
not
the
gonna
other.
lie.
He tried to give it a
I'm
push.
not gonna lie, it does.
He was going to use his high-tech $2.4 million plane to give a boost to the other Phantom. With Amon's spluttering engines running, the turbulence
Dude.
was causing issues.
That one-
Pardo told Amon to eject his drag chute from the back of the plane. That left open a small hatch, which for a while gave Pardo's F4 a bit more purchase. The turbulence wasn't helping the plan, so he told Amon to shut down his engines, just in case he needed those final drops of fuel. Despite Pardo's skill as a pilot, the Phantom's nose
This is
cone
kind of
that was
AO.
ideal for slipping through the air also made it
Alright.
ineffective as a ram to push another plane. Trying again and again and failing, he had another flash of inspiration. Originally, the F-4 was designed as a fighter-bomber for the Navy. As such, it had a rear hook that allowed it to land on aircraft carriers. Getting on the radio once more, Bob Pardo told Earl Amon to lower his tail hook. Lining up again and coming in close, Bob maneuvered to get the tail hook smack in the middle of his windscreen. The strength of the glass in front of his face took the full weight of the injured F-4 and pushed it through the heavens. It worked. That is until turbulence shook the two planes, causing the tail hook to slide off. Getting the hook back on the glass started to crack under the pressure, forming a spiderweb immediately in front of Bob's face. If the glass gave way, it would mean certain death. Again and again, Bob kept on like this, with every 15 seconds or so, the tail hook slipping off the windscreen. Incredibly, it slowed the descent of the stricken F-4 to just 1,500 feet per minute. Alarms went off inside Pardo's plane. The left engine was on fire. He immediately shut it down. Needing 2 engines for the push, he went through the startup procedure. The fire started up again. Pardo's left engine was critically damaged. Carrying on with just 1 engine, keeping the 2 F-4s in the air, he realized that his fuel had finally been spent. The 2 planes had traveled 88 miles under the power of 1 crippled F-4. They had just made it across the border to Laos. Pardo watched as Amon and Houghton ejected from their bird. Immediately after, Wayne and Pardo followed suit, shooting up into the heavens before descending into the jungle below. Laos was also a war zone at the time, and the natives conducted a search for the downed pilots. Hearing shouting and shooting in the jungle, the 4 men managed to avoid the locals. After just 45 minutes on the ground, all the men were whisked away by a rescue helicopter. Incredibly,
why is that tough,
despite
though?
his heroic act, there was talk of
There are
charges
different
against
radar
Pardo
channel,
for not
and
getting
you
his
can't.
expensive plane home.
The Panzer's
reason
another
prevailed,
channel.
and the charges were dropped. 20 years later, the
Can you
events of
manually
that day
change
were
the
revisited,
channels?
and finally, Major John
Can you
R.
manually
Pardo
change it?
and his man in back, First Lieutenant Steve Wayne, received the Silver Star for their actions on that day. Most of our viewers aren't yet subscribers. If that's you, please support.
None of our viewers are not subscribers. If that's you guys, please subscribe. I know everybody here watching is subscribed. I actually know that for a fact. The fact the Prisoner USA pilot got to eat more better than the High Commander himself. We'll see. We'll see. Y'all know how videos are usually can be considered to be good. Don't check the sound. All right, here's where the brain rot starts, chat. Here's where the brain rot starts. I'm just going to have my... basically, here's the deal. If it is copyrighted, I'm going to pause it instantly.
I got this.
3,
Okay, this should be fine.
1.
This should be fine.
Base jump.
I'm not scared of heights, chat. So, like, this doesn't stress me out, but I know there's someone out here getting stressed out. I'm not like... yeah. Okay, that's scuff. The bike, bro? The bike? You just destroyed a bike for that clip. Okay, that was staged. That was staged.
3.
If I have 200 views,
They were all staged, probably.
I should have 200 likes.
No, I'm not gonna watch. I'm just scrolling. It's muscle memory, Chad. I'm telling you, it's muscle memory.
Aluminum pipe. Screwdriver.
Yeah, the screwdriver's as.
Scissors.
Okay, the scissors are whatever.
Putty knife.
Impressive.
Saw blade.
That one's as. That one's as. I know for a fact the pipe and the scissors were probably the hardest. Am I gonna play any end of the game after watching Discord? Probably not. Probably I'm gonna have to go because I actually got to stream early today because I got stuff I have to do. But it's gonna take about an hour to watch everything in Discord, so we're just gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. I'm just gonna see if I can hit a little cheeky F11. Oh, he's holding like a giant rock. For context, I think he's like in the edge of a cave. Dude, I think all of these are copyrighted. I'm just gonna have to accept that these music's gonna have muted parts of the audio. Turn the whole world, dude.
Make my beat twin.
Please, don't make me do this.
All right. All right. Hopefully. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Okay, he's just gonna make one solid sound, all modeled with. It's just gonna be one sound. It's gonna be like. Mark my words, chat. Mark my words. Okay, so.
Make my beat twin.
So how did it just not sound like pop, 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 is my question. He must have had like muted things or something. Something. I don't know how I did that. Impressive. He got sound. He probably just played another audio behind it, is what I'm thinking. What's this? What's this? Oldest versus youngest.
My thirst.
This actually is a real multiplier. I'm the oldest brother. My younger brother is taller than me right now by about 3 inches, but I slide him 100% of the time in any fight. 100% he would 100% he always loses. Okay. Well, thanks for that. Yeah, that older brother effect is real, bro. The older brother effect is real. No, I didn't hurt him so bad he went to the hospital. No. What? Well, I guess he chose peace. I mean, good on him. Good on him for breaking the cycle. You got banned forever from a YouTube stream because you said Dicker Max and War Thunder. You knew what you were doing. You knew what you were doing when you did that. I wouldn't ban you for that. You're not banned for what you just said. But someone else would ban you because they knew what you were doing for that. Welcome to the stream, ZXQA. How are you doing today? Oh, I do. Everything this guy makes is obviously just for the bit. What purpose does this solve? No penalty. High risk, no reward, you know what I'm saying? That's clean. And that music is copyrighted. Son of a bit. Oh well. My name is Undertingus.
This is not good. I think this is the end.
Yeah, I think this is the end, bro. I think we're dead.
My name is Andrew Dingus.
Oh, shittings.
He's coming back!
If I do not hear maybe we'll meet at the bar audio at least once in this, we're gonna have a problem. Next video. Let's see what we got. It's 1 a.m. for you? Where is bro? Is bro like in East Asia?
Testing heavenly planes with 10 times more engine power in War Thunder. Part 81. Aircraft tested. Tu-95M. It is powerful enough to overcome the wheel brakes at idle and has very good acceleration past 300 kilometers per hour. Eventually
It's modded,
hitting its new sea level top speed of Mach 0.8.
This would be comp, you see. This would be highly comp.
Luckily, it retains decent agility. The engines now provide enough thrust to climb vertically.
They give this thing literally the power of a Harrier.
With the new top speeds hitting at around Mach
This would be considered subsonic. Subsonic doesn't mean below the speed of sound,
Testing
it means
heavenly-
almost the speed of sound. Like, that's usually how they use it to classify jets. I think. That's actually, I just made that up. Dubis Gut Genug is a song. Dude, I know what Dubis Gut Genug is about, bro. I like the song, it's just copyrighted. Everybody likes that song.
Testing evil planes.
Evil
with 10
planes
times
now.
More engine.
Evil
Part
variant.
80. Aircraft tested.
Or
B-50 to H.
Dude, that
The
single
B-52
clip produced like
is still
3
extremely
audios.
slow, even with
Like
the
3
extra
audios.
power.
I'm
The
negative
huge
drunk, by
wings
the way.
allow it to go up while facing horizontally. It takes
It's a lot
about
of lift.
19 seconds to reach Mach.
Yo, is this even in the game?
It is now
Game.
able to accelerate almost vertically now.
This isn't in the game, chat.
But unfortunately, still has a horrible turn rate.
Wait, what? Chat. Is the B-52 in the game? No, it's a custom map. I was about to say, there's not a single way this
with
is
it
actually in the
eventually
game.
hitting a top speed of around 1,900.
Yes. No, I mean this vehicle itself. I don't mean the modded, I don't mean the multiplier. Where is it? It's not in the US tech tree. The B-52, bro, yes. The B-52 was an event, bro. Okay, it's fine. We still into AC-130 in game. Nuclear Thunder. Oh, it was the US reward for the Nuclear Thunder. Of course. I didn't even think about that. That's my bad, chat. All right. And want a music video? If it's like that guy that does those funny songs that we reacted to last time, sure. But I don't have copyrighted music or like PG-13. Tornado Guy 56. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing Discord reactions. All right. Next video. Dude, Findle submits 80% of the videos I react to. I'm not gonna lie. Luckily, he's been getting better with
planes
submissions.
10 times more engine power in War Thunder. Part 36.
Not evil or heavenly
Aircraft
this time.
tested. American IV-8B+. The VTOL is now extremely fun.
What?
It can now pull about 20 for Gs.
It already
This
is like
Harrier
this.
was just added to the US tree.
Okay.
Top
Absolutist.
speed 2,550 for kilometers per hour. I
That's
am
some-
currently working on an upgraded Ukraine barrel plane mod.
That's what we
Eurofighter
need.
tutorial soon.
That's what we need in game, honestly. Waka Waka acapella cover. Dude, these guys always be on some heavenly shit when they be singing these Johns. Or it's just like goof. 50-50.
Zamina mina waka waka zamina mina zankalewa. It's time for
Is he gonna hit the
Africa.
high notes?
Zamina mina waka waka
I don't know if this is copyrighted, Chad.
zamina
I don't think
mina
it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
zankalewa.
It's just a
It's
cover.
time for Africa. Zamina mina waka waka
Last thing you see before getting slimed in Africa.
zamina mina waka waka
Imagine like 6 of these guys all walk up to you singing this song, wearing the signature red blue shirt, of course, before sliming you. Dude, this guy's very impressive. Do you hear the low note and the high note he's hitting?
It's time for Africa. Zamina mina
He's hitting the notes though. Wait! He's cracked at it. He's cracked at it. Dude, that's impressive. Dude, the fact that he hit the high note and he hit the high note and the low note and he was like holding it the whole time. He did get a little bit quiet on the deep end, which is typical, but he was hitting it. It is copyright. Thank you so much for that. Just what I always never wanted.
If you see these bears, don't feed them.
Another one of these guys. Why is he get aura farming though?
I know.
He's orb
Looking
farming.
at
He's
this
like,
bear, you might be tempted to
hold
feel
on.
bad for it and want to get out of the vehicle
He's
and
like-
give it some food, but please don't do that. This clip is pretty ridiculous. It shows a person
You know?
driving down
You
the
know what
road
I'm
in
saying?
Romania, and in the distance we can see a
Why are
bear
there so
that's
many
sitting like a
videos?
human up
Because
against this
Findle
guardrail. The
sent me
vehicle
like
then pulls
50.
up, and the bear is just hanging out. It's not afraid of the people inside, and this is a pretty big red flag. So for those that didn't know,
usually means they have
Romania is home
rabies.
to a road that's oftentimes referred to as the Bear Highway, although it's officially known as the Transfăgărașan Highway. Road travels directly
Oh,
through
man.
brown bear habitat, which means people are
I'm gonna
using
call
this
somebody
road
that
as
next
a
time they
zoo,
piss
so
me
to
off.
speak. And what happens is these people start interacting with nature in ways they shouldn't, like feeding the bears. People then think that these animals are friendly, and in this case, this guy got off his motorcycle, went up to the bear, and it killed him by pulling him into a ravine. These bears should be fearful of you, and you them. It's dangerous otherwise.
Want a Roblox tactical shooter? Not really. Not really. And now we have the horrors. One of these is going to be a thumbnail, chat. Mark my words. One of these is going to be the thumbnail. Just make... I'm going to keep my hand on the pause button. I'm afraid this is copyrighted, chat. Let's just double the speed of Scarer. Dude, how long is this gonna be? Is this... Entity 1 Stalkers. Stalkers, as the name implies, will find a victim and watch them for some time. For a few hours, blah, 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 blah. Dude. Yeah, this is too long. This is too long. It's too long. I can't watch the whole video. Peter the horse is here. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, this is a minute. This is watchable time. Wait. Pause. Son of a bitch! I clicked on some bullshit video. Well. Glad it's gone. Never gonna have to see it again. I know. Proper speed. Proper speed. Good.
Peter. The horse is here.
Why it look like? He's gone. Is this? Did they do this with like paper and they just put a filter over it? I think that's what they did. Let me do it for you. I didn't show this. Chad, what was that shit? What was that shit? We cooked. The stream not gotten to get any monies. Luckily, I'm only monetized on Twitch so far, so... The Growling Man Massacre of 2006. Oh, good lord. Alright. The Growling Man Massacre of 2006. No, no. Disgusting. Okay. Okay. I'm just chat, is this not a something I should watch? Probably not. Okay. Okay. These videos are kind of stupid, but honestly I kind of hate young Sheldon. So these videos are like very funny to me. That's just because I'm like a hater. Like, I would never watch it ironically. I would only hate watch it. It's normal horror. What do you mean? Okay, now he's sending me the invite. Now I can see his thing. Let's just quickly tab over to the main game. Just to get a break from these terrors. He's just flexing on us right now. B52H. Yeah, I see it in the game. 8.7. I think he's just scared of it. When I see 2 or 3 people of the 7 people of chat telling me not to watch it, I'm just worried, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, chat? I don't want to have a bunch of gore on my screen while I'm streaming specifically. I don't want to have that.
Who cares?
You have a problem?
Yes, I do. I've had a long day. Is it too much to ask for a dinner with a little
And he
kid?
slimes him out.
You do not talk to
He
your father.
slimes him out.
I'd rather not speak to any of you.
15 years and 14 hours later. Best brisket in Texas.
Who cares?
I will be mortified if I watch that vid. Chat! Chat! Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna click on it. I'm gonna have my finger right here. We're gonna watch it. No. We're gonna watch it like this. So there's less of it to be scary. We're gonna watch it like this, so there's less of it to be scary. See, this is how you watch a video when you're scared of it. No, don't. Don't watch it. Don't. Okay. Okay. We're not gonna watch it. Oh, man. I will get PTSD. I will be banned from... Okay. This is a nice screenshot, though. Wait, is this art? Or is this AI? I can't even tell. Like, where's my... Can I not hold any of these binds to... Is this art? This is in-game with effects. Okay. Now this is the horror that we can't show on YouTube right here. This is terrifying. This is everything that we are scared of as humanity. Okay, that's the radiation guy. What is bro doing inside my crib? That's a good question. That's the boiled one. Ground Zero. Why did I say Zidio? Good lord. I can't say a single line these days, chat. By Ace Entertainment's in the chat. 3 minutes. Tactical watch method. Specking. Don't I dare speed it up its peak? It's only a slight speed.
There's been a nuclear strike on the town of Ravenfield. It's taken some time for the state of Cornwall to acknowledge this attack. They continue to downplay the situation as a 12,000-pound bomb. However, the UK have confirmed 780 grays of radiation. This new land, Ground Zero, has become a new looting ground for daring looters.
Lore, wait! Stalker trailer music? Hey bro, the Stalker trailer is good! I like Stalker. Stalker playthrough coming soon. What am I drinking? We are drinking fizz-free Celsius. I'm drinking it from the box. I have on speed dial because of my crippling addiction. It's actually not that crippling. I can go without it. I just choose not to. What just happened? Where did he die to? Oh, it was the M60. Dude, I want more War Thunder lore, bro. I want more War Thunder lore. I want the devs to release official lore for the game. I want the Said Rhyme Maidens anime to have War Thunder lore in it. If they ever make an anime with that, which I hope they do, we will be reacting to it on stream, chat. We will be pirating and reacting to the Samurai Maidens anime on stream. I don't even care, chat. I don't even care. We will be doing that. And there's a chance they release it, you know? There's no guarantee, but there's always a chance. There's always a chance, you know? There's always a chance. It seems like that's what it would imply. The animation from the trailers is very good, which means they do have at least a way to get a studio. Wait, ready up. Okay, I already have that. Who's gonna flex on this game? When two B-17s piggybacked. Here's another one. I like how this isn't edited. Oh! Gotta go. Can you do my request watching that music video? If you sent it, where is it? Even. Let's just react to the next one in line, which should be right. You just got rid of it. Oh, okay. You just got rid of it. All right, fair enough. Battlefield 3 Macarena edit. I hear Macarena, I hear copyright. You don't have Discord. Get Discord. There's no other way I can react to it. Okay. Mr. Man now has a live. Just send me it on ChatGPT shared chats or something. This is the STRV 103. One of the funniest tanks. Copyright. Get that. Get rid of it. Replace it with a interesting. Next video. Bindle made another video. Destroyer. You sent it back? Okay, we can go on it. Dude, this is. Why is he always making these? Okay, this is a missile POV. He's just flexing this niche game on us right now. Is what he's doing. Dude, you, my friend, need to download the mod pack I have linked in my Minecraft server. You can do all this stuff in Minecraft. No jokes. Like, the most recent one, specifically, you can do all this stuff in Minecraft. There's, like, radars and everything. I'm telling you. It is very peak. You would do well to mess with it. People like Minecraft more than niche game. If they say in Minecraft, they're going to want to watch it more. Like, you know. When it isn't in Minecraft, though, it's hard for people to think it's cool. Look at DMs if you want to know something about Ground Zero. Basically, prologue of the cinematic. Okay, let's just okay, we're gonna watch this one and then you got. Oh, I don't want to show that. I just don't want to show that, chat. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to go. I just can't show it. Here. All right, let's see this one. It's 20 seconds. See, this is watchable. Normal. Okay, good. This is unlisted, so only we get to see it. Is this War Thunder? Oh, wait. What map is this? Wait, what is this? Is this Brick Rig again? I don't even know. Huh. Interesting. Oh, dude. Who is this guy? I keep seeing this fucker all over the place. Who is this guy? Where does he come from? Why do I keep seeing this guy? Look at DMs. Okay, I think this is you. Spoiler. Huh? Oh, he's dropping it on the 25th. Okay. Okay. Let's see, what's the 25th? Catch me next clip stream and remind me of it. We can react to it when it does drop. Next clip stream should be on next Friday, so that should actually work. He resent it? No, okay, we'll have to get to it. Why'd I scroll up so much? Alright, here we go. Last video. A football player. Soccer player.
It's December the 31st, 1944,
This one we
and in
have
the
to watch
cockpit of his
fast.
B-17, the little skipper, is Lieutenant Glenn Rojon, alongside his co-pilot, Second Lieutenant William Leake. They're approaching Germany on a mission to flatten oil refineries in
Yeah,
Hamburg.
should we do the War Thunder?
Flak
I
erupts
bet there's
directly
like
beneath
20
them.
people
All hell
already
breaks
done it,
loose.
I'm not gonna lie.
The men watch as they see B-17 after B-17
I was flying
being
my
shot out of the
Harrier
sky in
yesterday,
a target
and a
area
guy in an
ahead of them.
F-15 came up and like pushed my
When the
Harrier.
flak is at its thickest, Rojon sees a
It
smoke
made
target
me
over the docks.
crash.
It's the cue to drop the bombs. All the B-17s in Rojon's group that are still flying
It's
open
World
their
War
bomb
II
bay doors.
lore.
The flak intensifies
You know
with
what?
a velocity that the pilots have never seen before. In the lead squadron, the
Let's just watch it.
B-17
Let's just
Falls
watch
Rush
it.
In
Just
is
end the
hit
video.
dead center with flak. It veers off to the right and crashes
you have the
directly
B-17.
into another B-17 called Cramps Tramps. The two planes crunch together, and Cramps Tramps is sliced in two. Both planes fall from the air. Rojon and Leake can't believe their eyes. They think everyone is lost, but incredibly, 3 crew members from each plane get pushed into the void and manage to release their parachutes.
I see 6 shoots.
Rojon pushes a shot to the back of his mind and radios to the bombardier, Sergeant James Shirley.
Confirm when bombs away. Bombs away.
Through the B-17's huge bomb bay doors drops a stream of 500-pounders, which plummet towards the earth.
No, I
The
got
little
the
skipper,
light
ball
plug
turret
on
gunner,
the
watches
bombs.
hit
I
the
saw
target.
it. I saw the light plug.
Right on target.
After dropping the bombs, the
This is
formation
how
follows the
OG
original
War
plan and
Thunder
does a
felt,
180
chat.
straight
I
back out to
promise
sea.
you. As someone who never
They
played
tighten
OG
formation
War
as much as they
Thunder,
can
this is
for
how
the trip
OG
home.
War Thunder felt.
But just as they get in their box formation,
Bandits, 5 o'clock high.
around 50 German defenders race at full speed to intercept the Americans. The first on the scene are the jet-propelled ME-262s. One
Those are the-
screams
those are
past
the
the
good
Americans from
ones
above,
with the,
firing
20
its
mils.
MK-108 cannons through the line. The Messerschmitt carries on below and pulls out in a wide arc, its contrails glistening in the sun. It's too fast to hit and is already gone before the gunners can target it.
Dude, how do they
Then
use
BF-109
War
streak
Thunder
past the
models
formation,
in these
attacking from the
animations?
front, and FW-190
We need a
buzz like
World War
hornets.
II lore text chat on the server.
Faithful forever on
See what we
Rojon's
can
right
do.
position is lagging slightly back and already damaged from flak.
Hurt my
And
elbow.
it's hit once again. It's
I don't
pilot
like
Second
big
Lieutenant Leo Ross
complicated
gets on the
Discord
radio.
servers, chat. I like 6 or 7
Ross manages to get
text
his plane
channels,
down to
no
5,000
more. I don't
feet
like a
straight
whole
on
bunch of
level,
text
despite
channels
its
in my
damage,
servers.
and all its crew bail
complicated
and
for good
survive.
reason.
Bandits, 6 o'clock.
Back with the main formation, all hope is
All
lost, and
custom
the Germans are
models.
wreaking havoc on the now ragtag formation.
Dude, this animation is like very good.
Then, the beautiful sight of American P-51s
Look how
comes
well
into
modeled
view.
these are.
It's fighter support. The German interceptors have softer targets and immediately
Maybe
turn and
maybe
run.
got some of them from a model
The American
store. Either way,
P-51s, safe in the
cracked
knowledge that the Germans have
animation
gone,
going on.
depart to defend other B-17s further along the line.
Dude, you're on the classic. They did some animation for Sabaton
Rojon,
music
almost left to his
videos, I
formation,
believe.
fly on, alone.
I believe.
We're almost over the sea. Hold on, everyone.
They approach the coast of Germany to the northwest of
Sadly,
Hamburg,
we can't
and they
play
can already see the
Sabaton on
flag
the
starting up
stream,
again. They battle through the flag
know.
once more, but quickly, they're out over the sea, moving slowly, but they might just make
Copyright.
it home.
Dude, look at how low.
The turbulence
look
is
how
now
thick
so
the,
bad that the B-17s can't hold the formation.
What's this? 1,300 feet?
Then, across the
That's what it looks
intercom,
like.
there is a
Looks like
call.
1,300.
Everyone is ready.
Give or take. Maybe 2K.
Another. Another wave of German fighters flying from bases in
13,000
Bremen and
feet, I
Oldenburg
mean,
force their way
13,000
in
feet.
to intercept the now loose formation over the sea. In a desperate fight with the turbulence, the B-17s are trying to keep in close together, but plane after plane is hit. More holes in the formation start to appear as B-17s drift away, their engines streaming oil and fire. These are dangerous gaps for the
Dude,
German
these guys
fighters
are
to
all getting
exploit.
slimed.
There are too many of them.
A BF-109 flying in from the front
How?
strafes the 9 lives, the lead plane in Rojon's formation. Bullets riddle the cockpit, and both pilots are instantly killed. But all engines continue working, and the remaining crew carry on the flight.
This is
unaware
already
that
past
no one's
lore.
alive up front.
They're worrying about it
Back
can't
on the
change
little
a
skipper,
thing.
Rojon reacts quickly to fill the void, desperately trying to keep the formation together. Rojon nudges the little skipper into place, one hand on the column, the other ready to throttle back. He's looking for the 9 lives.
13K to
but the lead
20K
plane
feet. Yeah,
is
yeah,
nowhere
that's
to be
what I was
seen.
saying.
Crew, anyone sees McNabb? 9 lives. Where did it go?
Little does he know that the pilots, McNabb and Vaughn, are slumped in their cockpit seats. The 9 lives is flying straight, but not level. Her 2 lifeless pilots have pulled back on the column, and the B-17 moves on a slightly upwards trajectory. Ethan Porter,
Dude, like, how do you
captain
even
in a
know if
nearby
your crew is
B-17,
dead? Like,
watches
there's no
as
way
the
to
2 planes
tell
get closer
as
and
another
closer.
guy in the plane.
They're about to
Like-
collide. Quickly, he gets on the radio and tries to warn the pilots,
Look out, you're gonna collide!
but it's too late. At 12:44, Rojon and Leek are catapulted upwards in an almighty shudder that throws Rojon's hand from the throttle levers. Leek's knees slam into the column.
What are you gonna say? Who's that? Pilot to crew, what's the staff?
That must have hit his
Leek and
funny
Rojon
bone.
quickly
That
test
must
the
have hit his
hydraulics
funny
and the
bone. Must have
electrics.
made his
The
foot
systems are
kick out
working,
or
but they're
something.
losing
You know what I
control
mean?
of their fort.
You know what I mean? Like when you get hit right
Rojon
here,
looks
your
out to the
foot
left
kicks
and
out.
behind.
Like, you know what I'm
Can't
talking
believe his
about?
eyes.
We're riding another board.
The 9 lives has crashed mid-air into the little skipper.
How are their
and has
propellers
pierced
not
the aluminium
shredding
belly
right now?
of Rojon's fortress.
Jeez, Glenn. We're stuck together like mating dragonflies.
In the ball turret of the 9 lives, Staff Sergeant Edward Woodall Jr. is covered in metal shards, the result of impact between the 2 planes. He's neither electrical nor hydraulic power, so he grabs his hand crank and prays that the lever does not snap. Agonizingly slowly, the guns drop to straight down, and he's able to crawl backwards out of the turret and into the fuselage. Woodall looks down the fuselage. It's a mess of tangled metal. He knows that Corporal Joe Russo, ball turret gunner of the little skipper, hasn't a hope in hell. Russo's turret has been pushed down through the roof of the 9 lives and is clamped in place by twisted metal. The gunner is trapped. Woodall sees Russo crossing himself through the plexiglass. The crew of the little skipper, still in contact with their gunner via the plane's intercom, can hear Russo reciting his fading Hail Marys. Bill Leek is deeply moved, hearing the anguish in his ball turret gunner's voice.
Bro's
He later
cooked.
said,
I could not help him, and I felt that I was somehow invading his right to be alone.
to allow Russo his final prayers in private, Leek removes his helmet and his intercom. He later said that this was the hardest part of the ride for him. Meanwhile, engine number 1 on the 9 lives is aflame, and it takes a Herculean effort from Rojon and Leek to control the 2 planes' descent as they're locked together and are out of formation, now at 15,000 feet. The pilots brace their feet against the little skipper's instrument panel for added purchase on the control column, their faces grimacing. Rojon tries several times to break the planes free. He guns the little skipper's radial engines, even tries to rock the 2
There's the
aircraft apart,
propeller
but it's no
shredding I was
use.
talking about.
The fire will spread out on a wing. Let's set the engines up and try to turn this thing, Bill.
Rojon knows crashing into the sea is certain death, and to save his crew, he's going to have to get his plane over land.
We have to get above land to bail out.
He doesn't know if he can manage to maneuver the 2 planes,
Okay, now.
but he has to try.
I wonder if the guys on the
The
top
engines
can
of the little
get
skipper
into the
are
plane
brought to
on the
idle.
bottom.
Slowly.
You know what I
An
mean?
incredible display of airmanship.
I
Rojon
heard
and
a
Leek
couple guys still
managed to
alive.
slowly get the 2 Lock B-17s in a turn.
In the top.
It's working.
The planes heave around slowly. The pilots are elated as
I
they
don't know if
see
they
the
even
German
can
coast
get
slide
through, though.
once more
I
into
don't think
view.
they have like stuff like cut a
Rojon
hole.
sees that the fire is now blanketing his left wing, and the heat is penetrating the fuselage of the little skipper. He can feel the heat on his face through the aluminium skin. As they get closer to the coast, the flak starts again. And then the fireworks begin. It's a 50 caliber machine gun ammunition cooking off in the flames, and the bullets are spewing into the air all around. Rojon and Leek lock eyes in a moment of silent terror. The horizon is nearing, and Rojon
Everett?
takes to the intercom.
We're almost over land. Get ready to bail out, crew. Y'all gotta jump from the tail door.
The door is directly in the wake of the relentless flames blackening and buckling the 9 lives and the little skipper above. But there's no other way out. In the waist area, 3 crewmen, Elkin, Newhouse, and Little, are trying to free Russo. They can hear him inside still praying. They try with all their might, but the ball turret is completely jammed. Elkin later said,
They would not move. There was no means of escape for this brave man.
Hail Mary, full of grace. Pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace. Pray for us
Reluctantly, they move to bail, and with one final look back towards Russo, they jump through the flames into the air. On the ground, German battery gunners on the North Sea coastal island of Wangaruga cannot believe
This
their
is
eyes.
just sad.
This
Yeah!
8-engined double
It
bomber
is.
is careering landwards. A Wehrmacht captain looks up at the spectacle. and realizes that these bombers are doomed and there's no need to fire.
Feuer einstellen! Diese armen Kerle haben keine Chance mehr!
It's now minutes until impact. Rojon knows it's Leek's last chance to bail out.
Bill, you gotta jump! Go, now!
Leek, in defiance of Rojon's orders, is still inside the cockpit. He knows Rojon can't control the plane alone. Without Leek's additional muscle, the two planes would enter a spiral, and Rojon would be unable to bail.
Bill, I'm staying, Glenn.
Russo, in his ball turret, encased by the fuselage of the 9 Lives, perhaps mercifully, did not see the ground rushing upwards. The ground accelerates towards them. The pilots are shouting their prayers as it fills their view.
Leap's not into temptation. Deliver us from evil.
The 9 Lives explodes and disintegrates on impact, vaulting the little skipper upwards like an athlete on a pole. The skipper, momentarily airborne again, belly flops back to Earth, and her left wing slices through a wooden building, splitting the fuselage in the process and launching the nose of the ship forwards until finally, it stops. There's silence. Incredulous, the two pilots dare to look at each other. They're both alive, neither is badly injured, with just cuts and bruises to report. Leek crawls from a gaping hole behind the cockpit and emerges into the daylight. Finding his feet, he pats his breast in search of a well-earned smoke. He's just about to light up
Addicts be doing
when a
anything.
gun muzzle pointing straight between his eyes forces him to pause.
Halt!
A German soldier gestures wildly to the gasoline pouring out over the wing from the ruptured fuel tanks.
Was zum Teufel tust du da? Bist du verrückt? Du bringst uns alle in Flammen.
In no small part because of Rojon and Leek's airmanship and their ability to turn the two planes around towards land, 6 crewmen survived from the little skipper, and 4 crew survived from the 9 Lives. Rojon, humble to the end, didn't talk much about the distinguished flying cross he earned for his actions. He always maintained that he owed his life to Leek.
In all fairness to my co-pilot, he's the reason I'm alive today.
Please check out the amazingly researched book, The Piggyback Flight Pilot's Journey by Cindy Rojon, for all the details on this incredible story.
That's tough!
That was incredible. But have you heard about the B-17 tail gunner that fell without a parachute and survived? Click here and watch the film.
Alright! Yeah. Chat, that's tough. That's tough. Wait, I mess with that. Is there any more? Oh, there's more. Dude, I want to end it with a banger, though. That was a banger! You gonna get War Thunder content creator role? We'll see. 2,200 feet. 22K. 22K feet is pretty far. It was a banger, bro. Nearly brought a tear to my eye. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, what's this guy saying? This guy... All right, he's just advertising his Discord server now. All right. Do we watch that one or not? Let's save it for next time. Somebody send it and we'll catch it next time. We'll catch it next time. All right, I'm not going to read the spoiler then. I'm not going to read the spoiler. Oh, we just have more. Okay. There's a couple more watches and then we will end it. Shall we? Triple cooked. This is gonna be brain rot. I'm just gonna. I did something about it. Something about it.
This is Coming to Sue, episode 17, Triple Cooked Chips. We are going to take our potatoes
Wait.
and we're going to cut them into large chip shapes. We're going for a pot
He's just-
potato. Wink, wink, to allow them to steam dry, or to 190s and give you...
He's just making French fries, but they're British. Nick DiGiovanni. I don't know who this guy is. He's probably just a slop goblin. You're gonna go now? You're tired? See you on weekends? I'm not gonna be here this weekend, chat. This might be the last stream of the week. I might have to return on like Monday or something. Because I got stuff I have to do, chat.
Whose favorite food is better, Messi or Ronaldo?
I don't want to watch this, chat. I don't want to watch that. I just don't. How to disappear using Coke and Pepsi. Nick has like 20 mil subs. What do you mean? I've just never heard of him, you know?
Alright guys, I'm gonna teach
like this guy.
you how to disappear using Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Pepsi Cola. Do this. Pepsi Cola, Pepsi Cola, Pepsi Cola. Pepsi Cola, Pepsi Cola, Pepsi Cola. Pepsi Cola, Pepsi Cola, Pepsi Cola. Pepsi Cola. Pepsi Cola.
I don't have Pepsi and cola, so I can't do the magic trick. Ooh.
Pepsi Cola.
Motherfuckers be doing anything for views.
And some plays of Coke and Pepsi. Pepsi Cola. First person in the world. Guys, I just made a new formula. Pepsi Cola. The debate between Coca-Cola and Pepsi.
See this? This is stuff we're not gonna watch. Last video! Last video! Edited? You wouldn't say. Strawberry Wee Wee, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I'm in fact not ending this moment.
These are the ancient warrior gloves that are going viral online. But turns out the story being shared about them is probably false. And here's 3 reasons why. According to social media, these gloves were used by warriors as far back as 300 BC, while others claim they were used as recently as the 1500s, which is the first point of suspicion. But the second thing is they supposedly worked as both armor and a tool to strike your enemy. But the claws on these make it nearly impossible to grip anything, especially a heavy sword. And point 3 is there's basically no verified record of these. And if they ever did exist, they were likely ceremonial, not combat. These are the ancient warrior gloves.
Yeah, about to say. Discord memes. Last vidya. You forgot when you followed it? You followed me last time. Look, I can prove it to you. You are literally my most recent follower as of 3 days ago. That's when you followed me. Thanks for the follow, by the way.
Why is your hair upside down?
Shut up! They not gonna play with me, bro, because I'm not gonna play. And I don't got nothing to lose. I don't got no family. I don't got no kids.
Movie friend still in force, Spider Eyes.
My brother told me how to taste the bag.
Movie. This is some absolute unemployed shit, I'm not gonna lie. I never played this game. I don't have the nostalgia. Alright! That's all of the bitches. Still watching. Thanks for watching. This has been Fred, and I will see you in the next one. There, now I have a clip for the YouTube.